Hey, it's Martin here, and a couple of you have asked about what are these things. Well, they are spring reverbs, and in this video I'm going to show you the little trick that I use to connect them up as a reverb sends in Ableton Live. Let's get into it, shall we? I got these two spring reverb tanks specifically for use with my Soundcard, which is a Behringer UMC 1820. Cool thing about this Soundcard, and a lot of Soundcards have it, two separately addressable headphone outs. And this is important because then you can monitor your sound on this and you can send to the spring reverb tanks on this. My Evo 8 by Audient also has it, two separately addressable headphone outs, quite useful stuff. So why is it important to use the headphone outs? Well, because of impedance matching. The impedance of the spring reverb input has to kind of match the output on the headphones. Line level has much higher impedance. I got the Accutronics 8 blah 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 blah, and as you can see, the input impedance and resistance is 200 ohm. These are also about $30 US or 28.77 euros. The output impedance of the headphone jacks on my Behringer Soundcard is about 250, and that kind of almost matches these tanks, which is why I got them. This is important because otherwise you won't get enough power transfer into the springs, and you won't get a useful sound. The output of the spring reverb tanks get connected to microphone preamps on the Soundcard. Hope you can see it there. Man, it's dusty. You need to use microphone preamps for the signal from the reverb tanks because the signal needs quite a lot of gain. So let's jump into Ableton Live and I'll show you how I set it up as an external effect. So first of all, you find your utilities and you find external effect here. I've obviously made mine before. I'll start with a blank. And then you set up your audio output 2, and in this case I use 3 and 4 springs and audio from springs up here, from springs. Okay, of course that is set up using the Soundcard here, input configuration. Mine will be different from yours, of course, because I have a different Soundcard, but you set it up here and I've obviously labeled them in Ableton here. Then you adjust your gain and so on. Mainly you should adjust your gain on your Soundcard. And yeah, Bob's your uncle. There it is. This can also be done in Reverb called reinsert. Let me show you there. And that's pretty much the same. You just set it up, in this case, 3 and 4 and return on 1 and 2. If setting up this whole rigmarole isn't for you and you don't want to buy some spring reverb tanks and all that jazz, well, then you can download a couple of zoinks and boinks, and more importantly, some impulse responses in the description below. I hope you found this useful. Click like and subscribe, and you'll see me in the next one.